Welcome to Unselfishly Me, a podcast all about self-love, self-care, and everything in between. I'm Jane, a personal trainer with a focus on self-love. Each week, we'll be chatting to someone about their self-love journey, how long it took, and what it took to get there. I'm just sitting here in my Zen den, recording a POWcast, and I was actually going to be talking about something else, and then I just heard this quote and it just struck something with me, and it says, if it's heavy, put it down. And I was like, why don't we do more of that? I mean, we are struggling with so much right now. We have so much on our plates. We have so much going on in our heads with everything going around us in the world, so much stress, anxiety, uncertainty. And on top of that, we are hanging on to so many other things. We are trying to do everything ourselves. We aren't asking for help. We are juggling a million things. And everything just feels so heavy. We're taking on other people's stresses as well and their anxiety. And I think that's the problem. We're taking on so many other people's issues and we are carrying them as well. So it's making our personal load even heavier. So we need to put it down. We need to stop carrying everyone else's load on top of our own load, because as it is, we don't have time to be wasting thinking about other people's problems. We have so much going on in our own heads. And how can we look after other people when we can't even look after the thoughts that we are going through? So I think that we need to stop allowing other people to live rent-free in our heads. And I covered this in a decluttering session, but we need to stop letting people take space in our minds where we need that space for ourselves. We need that space to be able to learn and grow and move forward without being stagnant because we can't even see the future because we're so busy in the past and right now, thinking about everything that's going on and not being able to move forward and look forward for our futures because we're holding on to other people's stuff. I'm trying to record and drink my tea in between without letting it get cold, because that is my life now, cold tea. I think it's important that we need to be there for other people, and we need to be there if people want to vent, and we need to be there for people in the way of giving them advice when they need it and helping where we can. But we also, you don't want to take on the negative stuff that comes with it and be holding on to so much of it that it becomes a heavy load, and then everything just feels so heavy within your life. You want to be feeling light. You want to be feeling positive. It's such a negative time right now, so you don't want to be taking on more negative than there is already out there. You want to be vibrating in a positive energy. You want to be feeling like there's positivity in the world and things to look forward to. You don't want to be feeling like you are literally walking through cement, and you can't even get through the day because you have so much stuff on your back. So I want you to think right now in your life, what is making you feel heavy? Is it your work? Is it your boss? Is it your family life? Is it a friend? Is it a parent? Is it your lifestyle? What is making you feel heavy right now? What makes you feel light? What makes you feel like it's easy, it's flowing? It comes easily, it just flows. You feel light, you feel happy, you feel joy. What makes you feel like that? So what can you change today to make you feel lighter instead of heavier? What can you put down? Is it anxiety about work or a person? Is it someone else's stress with work? Is it that person that always vents to you but you don't get to vent back? Is it the stress of unknowing, uncertainty? What can you put down today? What's one thing that you can take off your shoulders that will make you feel a little bit lighter? And let that go. Because right now life is too short to be holding on to heavy things that are just going to pull you down and down and down. We need to be feeling light, positive, hopeful. So here's to some healing today and putting down the load that doesn't feel good, that has no place in your life right now. If it's a person, put that person off your back. Imagine how much lighter you'll feel if you take a whole person off you. And don't feel bad if you have outgrown people and places. There's no shame in that. It's life, it happens. Don't judge yourself for it. Let it go and move on. You'll find another person to take up that space. You'll find another job. You'll find a new home. You'll find new friends. There's always something more to look forward to. So don't allow yourself to stay in a toxic space with a toxic person if it doesn't make you feel good. There is no time for that anymore. If you're trying to live up to someone else's unrealistic expectations of you, you need to let that go. That is not yours. That is theirs. Let them keep that. You don't need it. You need to let it go. And you need to let them go. There is no space in your life for people that are making you feel heavy. There's no space in your life for yourself to make yourself feel heavy. Your shoulders are strong, but they don't need to be built strong to take on other people's problems, to take on the world. They're strong enough to take on your neck, your head, and some of your problems, but you don't need to take on everyone else's. It's not your responsibility. You are not responsible for other people's mental well-being. You are in charge of your own mental well-being. That is enough to take on. That's enough of a load to get through each day, to look after yourself, to look after your immediate family. You need to look after you and put you first so that you don't have to feel heavy. I love these words by Dana Folds. So if you are somewhere safe and you can close your eyes, then do it now. Just for now, without asking how, let yourself sink into stillness. Just for now, lay down the weight you so patiently bear upon your shoulders. Feel the earth receive you, and the infinite expanse of the sky grow even wider as your awareness reaches up to meet it. Just for now, allow a wave of breath to enliven your experience. Breathe out whatever blocks you from the truth. Just for now, be boundless, free, with awakened energy tingling in your hands and feet. Drink in the possibility of being who and what you really are, so fully alive that the world looks different, newly born and vibrant, just for now. Take a few deep breaths in, some cleansing breaths, just letting it go, letting go the shoulders that you are hunching up all day long. Just let them go. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, drop your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, and again, let it out and drop your shoulders. Just feel the relief of what that feels like, and take that through your whole day, your whole week, the whole month, and just feel what it feels like to be relaxed and to drop that heaviness. Thanks for listening to my POWcast, and I hope that you guys feel a little bit lighter and you go into your week feeling like you can just lessen the load and stop taking on other people's heaviness into your daily life. I will see you next week. Thanks for listening to Unselfishly Me. Follow us on Instagram at unselfishlyme and check out our website www.unselfishlyme.com.